Uh, you are being delayed for half an hour. All right. This All India Members Conference of Income Tax Appellate Tribunal 2025, we are holding on 12th and 13th July 2025 at this Goa Marriott Resort and Spa, Myanmar, Goa. Our institution, the Income Tax Appellate Tribunal, is India's oldest and most esteemed quasi-judicial institution in the field of direct taxation. This prestigious congregation marks the 84th foundation anniversary of the tribunal, a milestone that celebrates over 8 decades of delivering impartial, accessible and expeditious justice, which is our motto, that is Nispaksh, Sulabh and Satvar Nyay, easy and speedy justice. The conference will convey honorable members from across the country, providing a vital forum for reflecting on the evolution of tax jurisprudence, reaffirming institutional values and engaging with the emerging challenges in the realm of tax adjudication. The inaugural session will be graced by the presence of several dignitaries. Shri C.P. Radhakrishnan, Honorable Governor of Maharashtra, being chief guest. Shri Arjun Ram Meghwal, Honorable Minister of State, Independent Charge for Law and Justice, and Minister of State for Parliament Affairs as guest of honor. Honorable Mr. Justice Ashwin Damodar Bobe, Judge, Honorable Bombay High Court, as guest of honor. Shri Tushar Mehta, Honorable Solicitor General of India, as guest of honor. CA Shri Charanjot Singh Nanda, the President of Institute of Chartered Accountant of India. This conference has some highlights which I will tell you. Over the course of 2 days, the conference will feature emerging technical sessions on contemporary development in tax laws, with particular emphasis on the forthcoming Income Tax Bill 2025, which is vision of Honorable Prime Minister. Eminent speakers, including senior officers from the Central Board of Direct Taxes and other senior officers of Income Tax Department, luminaries from legal and accountancy profession and members of the tribunal will contribute to these deliberations. A stakeholders meet, that is chartered accountants and advocates, will also scheduled to foster constructive dialogue between the judiciary and revenue department and the tax bar. This is about our members conference. The validatory function finally will be held on 13th afternoon. That will be attended by Honorable Justice Ashwin Damodar Bobe, Judge, Honorable Bombay High Court, Dr. Anju Rakhi Rana, Honorable Secretary, Department of Legal Affairs, Government of India, and Sri Ravi Agarwal, Honorable Chairman, Central Board of Direct Taxes. We are working hard on this conference and we hope that it will be a success and people will gain and all stakeholders will benefit from this conference. Thank you. Any questions you want to give?
What is the main motto of this conference?
This conference is for some technical session, educative, as well as to propagate the Income Tax Bill 2025, which is the vision of Honorable Prime Minister.
So one of the aspects you said that the conference is going to look at is some of the emerging challenges in this thing. Could you give us an idea of what?
Yes, emerging challenges, that is in what subject transfer pricing in income tax, that is international litigation, as well as international taxation. That will be deliberated in this conference, and that is emerging areas and new areas So, because Indian economy is developing, with the development of economy, this international taxation and transfer pricing taxation, this has become a vital and very important part of direct tax.
These are areas.
These are the areas which will be discussed.
Along with the new income tax bill.
Along with the new income tax bill, of course.
Sir, how will these challenges have an impact on the cases before the tribunal?
Because we will educate our members, and after this deliberations, they will be enlightened and they will decide the cases accordingly. Yes. My brother wanted to answer something.
This is more of a training which we do, regular training for the members, where we call various dignitaries from professionals, from academics, from the various government departments, who just give us the training to for emerging new challenges, new issues which are coming in either in domestic tax laws, international tax laws. So this is a course which technical sessions which we take, where they give us the latest updates, what is happening, what are the emerging issues which are coming up in with the taxpayers, the companies. So, and all those tribunal being the final fact-finding authority, where our judgments on the facts are considered to be a final. Only on question of law matters goes before the High Court. So, since it is the highest fact-finding authority for all the stakeholders in the country, so it is very important that our judges, our members, who constitute of accountant members and judicial members, they are able to have that cutting edge of knowing the things while deciding the such a vexed issues of international tax and other taxation issues.
Apart from this, the new income tax bill, we will deliberate how it will be, it will emerge, and in future it will help and the judiciary, how to adjudicate the issues emerging out of it. So, we take pride that we have shown to the world that we are the only institution where pendency from 3 lakh to 40,000, we brought it down. The appeals in tribunal, some 10 years back, it was 3 lakh pendency. Now we have brought it down to 40,000. This is our achievement. So we are a specialized body in direct taxes.
Could you give us a little more details about reducing the pendency to 40 lakh as in?
No, 40,000. 40,000 from 3 lakh.
Which is the month period?
We can give you those details later on. We don't have in hand at the present. But means 3 lakh pendency some 10-15 years back, it was 3 lakh. And we brought it down slowly to 40,000. This is the only institution where in judicial system, we brought down the pendency and we have shown to the world.
And minded, this litigations and filing of appeals are rising because of so much of tax disputes which are coming up. So the rising of institution of appeals are also rising at the same time. With equal pace, our disposals are also high.
Little higher than institutions.
So how many cases, like they're rising by what percent, like every month, every year, any idea you have on that?
Around 5-6% increase. Annual.
Do you have any idea of the Goa scenario? Like what does any idea?
Goa pendency is around some 400, 390 or so.
Less than 400.
Less than 400.
And how much
400 appeals.
For pending.
Pending disposal, but every month institution is around 60-70 and disposal also 60-70, almost same or little higher.
In Goa.
Institution means?
Institution every month, institution of appeals by department or by assessees,
Filing of
from the orders of commissioner, against the order of commissioner appeals, commissioner exemption, some orders of CCIT, PCIT or like that.
And these cases are for what? Like what they are saying? Like they are angry with they are opposing like the income tax
Any
rate
specific
or what?
section of the income tax that these cases pertain to?
These appeals,
Yeah.
the tribunal is constituted under the provisions of section 252 to 255.
No, I'm saying in terms of any section of the income
No,
tax.
there
that is
are,
pertain to-
because disputes happens amongst various sections.
Various.
Because Income Tax Act has various sections where there is a charging sections and other sections. So if The procedure is SSC or taxpayer, he files the return of income. If there is it is selected for scrutiny, then the income tax officer or in the income tax department, they pass an assessment order, they assess your income and determine your tax liability. If any SSC is aggrieved by that, then there is a procedure of filing of first appeal before the CIT appeals. And after the CIT appeals, if any SSC or the department is aggrieved by that CIT appeal order, then that matter comes for adjudication before the tribunal. So it may come across through various sections under which the additions or the SSC or the revenue has a grievance. So we cannot pinpoint any specific section. There are various sections.
Various type of disputes
Where
are
we
there.
have to
Various
decide the
types.
dispute.
Very dispute.
Just if I may add
Another
something.
person.
Since Goa has a peculiar case where people come under Portuguese common civil code, there's a joint taxation filing. So last year there was some dispute or concern about that. Is that something that you are seeing?
5% of cases, Portuguese. Yes, let brother Amit will.
The taxation under the Portuguese laws is no longer applicable now. It is only applicable, it was applicable for local taxation.
Yes.
Means under the civil. We deal with direct taxes, which is under income tax, which is the central government tax. So there is no correlation between the local tax and the income tax. So our tribunal is adjudicating the direct tax issues arising out of the Central Act. The Portuguese law which deals now, it is no longer applicable. You are also aware Portuguese law is no longer applicable even for taxation in the local admin. It has not been taken over by GST or other formats.
So I think it still continues because couples who are married under the civil code, there's a communion of assets in terms of income from non-salary.
That comes in the civil law, where there under the Portuguese, the civil law applicable here in Goa, it is for distribution of an assets between a husband and wife or inheritance and other parts. It has nothing to do with the direct taxes or tax parts. So we are not dealing into that. So that Portuguese law is applicable entirely for a civil issues and civil disputes and distribution of assets and other things between any inheritance, as I told. It has nothing to do with levy of taxes for the central government taxes.
We are the second appellate authority for the Income Tax Act. If you look at the provisions of the Income Tax Act, it extends to whole of the India without any exception. So the people residing in Goa are also paying the income tax as it is being paid by anybody residing in any other part of the country. So the distinction between the Goan citizen or the old Portuguese Act or the other resident is not applicable to the income tax.
Thank you.
सर एक फोटो आगे दो
प्लीज
Well,